Just outside Victoria, for a short while we run alongside the main line, before dipping underneath into a tunnel. And here is Valley Junction, where the Bury and Rochdale lines split. Behind us is Queen's Road Depot. We will have a look at that on our way back. Short curve from the Rochdale line connects to the depot. And here we are at Queen's Road. And here's the junction to Queen's Road Depot. Now the situation with Queen's Road Depot and the old Cheetham Hill loop is a bit complicated, so I'll put a little animation here. Now, researching the Cheetham Hill loop is difficult, as there is no Wikipedia page on it. The line separates from the main Victoria to Rochdale line just outside Victoria Station and rejoins at Newton Heath Junction, where the Oldham Loop line separates to the east. The Cheetham Hill loop line was built to avoid the incline at Miles Platting. The Bury line follows the main line, then dips underneath through a tunnel. It then crosses the Cheetham Hill loop over a viaduct at Irk Valley and slopes back down to the ground. Where the lines cross, a northwest and a southeast connection were built. This junction is known as the Irk Valley Junction. Part of the Cheetham Hill loop was reopened when the Bury line was converted to Metrolink as the Queen's Road Depot, the main entrance of which is through the northwest connection as shown here. If you follow the line of the depot on Google Earth, you eventually end up back at Victoria. When the Oldham and Rochdale line opened, the part of the loop between the Irk Valley Junction and Newton Heath was used by trams, with 2 new stops opening at Monsell and Central Park. The trams go from the Bury line onto the loop via the south to east connection. The original underpass, the west to east connection, is used as a secondary entrance to the depot from the Rochdale line. Confusing, isn't it? So there's Queen's Road Depot, and now the line rises upwards. Before Queen's Road stop was constructed, Queen's Road opened the day Woodlands Road closed, there was a little temporary kind of driver-only stop where the drivers could get on and off in order to get to the depot. So we now pass over the link from the Rochdale line. And you can see the depot follows where the line used to continue on to Victoria. Behind us is Irk Valley Junction. So you can just see the tip of the depot there, and that runs down a line which is abandoned from the end of Queen's Road and reappears here. You can see that line of trees behind it. There you go, you can see the viaduct. So on the approach to Victoria, we run alongside the National Rail line, and there's the viaduct.